Hello YouTube, this is Rudy here. This video is going to be about first aid kits, and this first aid kit is based on a low income. It didn't cost very much. See, I originally bought the Adventure Medical Kit Wilderness model a few years ago. I think I bought it at REI. I'm a big fan of REI products. Quality and price is really good there. And I'm sorry, I thought I heard some truck coming. And when I bought this, I had more money. So now I replenished it using very little money. I replenished it using a first aid kit that I bought for $10 at Walmart, which came in a orange square box about 1 foot by 1 foot. If you go to Walmart, you'll find it there. It's a good deal. I recommend you buying it. I think they cost a little more than $10 now, but it's still a good deal. In here, you'll find some panty liners. I'll get into that in a second. But it is relevant to the first aid subject here. I'm going to open it up and show you what I have in here, what I acquired. And the first thing that pops out is first aid tape. This is the soft cloth type. I mean, it's plastic, but it's breathable. And then here in this plastic is wrapped arnica. Arnica, as any Mexican knows, works very well on bruises and sore muscles. It comes in a steel tin. And as you can see, it's a paste. This one's never been used, so it looks really clear. You just simply swipe some up and apply it to your skin wherever you may have a bruise or a closed wound, never on an open wound, and only on small wounds. And it also works for sore muscles. I'll put that away later. Okay, and then when I open it, you'll see I have an ACE bandage. This ACE bandage is old. It's not sterile by any means, but it's better than nothing. It's going to be used to wrap an injured leg, ankle perhaps, or to cover up bandage, which would be sterile. So I don't worry about it being sterile. Here I have an emergency blanket for anyone who might be possibly going into a state of shock. It's just a cheap $5 version. It's not the sleeping bag kind. It's just, to lay on top of an individual. And as you can see, I have some safety pins here. In an emergency, they could be used to close a wound. I can find other items to keep the ACE bandage closed. There might be other items ideas which don't come to mind. And this first aid kit is nice because it's organized with clear windows. You can see the items as you need to get them. You can see exactly where they are. Okay, so let's go. And behind each window is another separate compartment. But let's go into the first compartment. Okay, and in this compartment, I have a lot of stuff. I packed it all in there really tightly, so it's not easy to take it out. In this first compartment, wow, I have all kinds of stuff in there. Pretty good little bag. It carries a lot of stuff. A bright stick, a glow stick for emergency evacuation in nighttime. A helicopter can see where I am. Or if I don't have a flashlight, I can see someone. I can see where I'm going in the event of an emergency. A cotton-tipped applicator. A bunch of antiseptic hand wipes if I have to deal with wound care. I want to make sure my hands are clean as possible. And this is a package of wound closure strips or butterfly type bandages. It's already been opened, so sterility has been compromised. However, it's clean, not sterile, but clean. And I'd rather have these clean wound closures than to not have any wound closures at all. So I have these. It's still in the original packaging, although it is open. We have here the Curex gauze. It's a 4x4. This is a combine ab pad, 5x9. Another gauze pad, 2x2. Whole bunch of moleskin here. I don't remember where I got it from, but I got it, and got quite a bit of it here, probably way more than I need. A small paper handout dealing with wound care and sprains. Okay, and then here's a plastic bag with more gauze. Another little handout dealing with bleeding and burns. Small handout. More 4x4 gauze sponges. Another handout dealing with medication and instruments. Small little pamphlet type handouts. Okay, and we're going to get into the next pocket. In the next pocket, what I have is a bottle of Kroger brand triple antibiotic ointment. Okay. Again, what I have is a cold compress, emergency purified drinking water, and I keep this in here. It seems maybe frivolous, but the idea or the reasoning being is that if I need to rinse out a wound, I want to use purified drinking water, not river water. And I have these to apply, perhaps apply a triple antibiotic onto a wound without having to touch it. It might be beneficial for the person and keeping the wound clean. Okay. And those are the windows. Those are the back pockets of this first aid kit. The ones behind the windows. This sells a surprisingly lot of stuff, as you will see, in a small container. So in the first clear window, I have more cloth/plastic medical tape, and yet some more cloth/plastic medical tape. Some cotton swabs for applying medications or to help clean a wound. Some butterfly closures. So I have different options. I can use the butterfly closures, regular little bandages for small puncture wounds. Here's my syringe. It doesn't have a needle on it. It just has a pointer. It's used for applying water to clean out a wound. Knuckle bandage. Come in handy, very handy when you have a wound on your knuckle. Regular band-aids often don't hold on. I got a clear plastic bag for storing my gloves. And these gloves, there's some sanitary packaging. It's called it says biohazard on the bag, so that you know that when these gloves have been used, that they're technically a biohazard, and you should no longer have these gloves exposed or risk anyone exposing their own bodily fluids to the fluids on the gloves. Another little butterfly closure. And then my first aid kit, I have a whistle. some heavy-duty scissors. First aid kit came with some really light scissors, but I decided that these were a lot better, so I brought these. You can see the tips have been burned because I've used it to sanitize it, and I sanitized it in fire, so the tips are burned. Comes with another little pamphlet, bleeding shock. Okay, we're running out of time here, so let me try to speed this along. Okay, got a pair of pliers here, and a little clear pocket. More bandages, regular size bandage. And in this window we got Medialyte, which is electrolyte replacements, non-aspirin, probably ibuprofen or acetaminophen. Yes, acetaminophen. Antacids. People might be very susceptible to heartburn, and I don't know, I suppose it debilitates people sometimes. Okay, Okay, I'm not going to bother going through there, but there's more bandages, and there's some disposable lancets. I don't know why I would have a disposable lancet. Could be used for splinters or blood samples. You know, you can come up with a reason, I'm sure. Here we have Dyphane 1 capsule. This is diphenhydramine hydrochloride for runny nose, sneezing, watery eyes. Some compound benzoin tincture swab sticks. Sting relief. This comes in handy because I'm very sensitive to getting poison ivy, and although I usually just suffer through it, and it does make me suffer, that would come in handy. Some more antiseptic wipes, benzalkonium chloride, Blistex, a tiny bottle of Blistex. If you ever had painful chapped lips, you'll know that this would come in handy. More alcohol wipes, a whole stash of them. Small Colonel Sanders type size, not very not bad, but not great either. Okay, more triple antibiotic ointment. More triple antibiotic ointment. Oh, okay, I got quite a bit of that. Some Providone iodine pads. Insect sting relief again. Good for poison ivy, I assume. Okay, and that draws us to our final product, which is the panty liners. These were designed to these were created to absorb blood, and they do that very well. If someone has a severe injury, like say they fell or got attacked by a bear, God forbid, either, these would absorb blood very well. So I'm going to keep as many of these as I can fit inside my pack here. So you see, all that fits inside this one little bag. Just a tiny, flimsy little bag is able to hold all that. Great design bag. But when I go camping or hiking, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll simply carry a lot of gauze with me, and triple antibiotic ointment, and ACE bandage. That's the basics. If I have a hiking situation which demands lightweight, just gauze, triple antibiotic ointment, and an ACE bandage. I might throw some of these in the mix. And that's for lightweight, ultralight camping first aid kit. The rest I can suffer through. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful for you to formulate your own first aid kit. I advocate everyone having one. Thank you.